Good morning, children. Now we've just finished with your singular and plural, right? Now you have to go on revising, okay, children. I've given you the work last week, but then you have to keep on revising your singular and plural. And when you get any books or any copies from your sister's class 4's books, you can always try from there, the singular, plural. Okay, you have to keep trying and you should not forget. Now with that, we move on to the next chapter. Before I give you the name of the topic, I want to ask you a few questions. Now, who is the head of your family? Who is the head of your family? You might say father. Father is the head of your family. Okay. And who takes care of you at home? Who looks after your household things? Who cooks food for you? Who looks after your studies? Who does? Your mother does. Isn't it? And next, your school is a co-education school, okay, co-ed school. Meaning, what do you mean by co-ed school? Your school is a co-ed school. What does that mean? That means in your school you have boys and girls. You have boys and girls studying in your school, right? Now, if I ask you a question like, who is Mr. Captain Prakash Mani Pradhan? Who is he? He's your principal, isn't it? So what is your principal's name? Captain Prakash Pradhan. And who is he? He is a man. He's a man, right? And who is the head, your junior head? Or in other words, I can ask you, who is Mrs. Roshni Pradhan? Who is she? She is your junior head. She looks after your junior block, isn't it? And she is our junior head. And who is she? She is a woman. Okay. Now, look at these set of words. One more question let me ask you. Who lays eggs? You know, eggs, you should eat one egg daily, no, to keep yourself healthy. So who gives egg? Hen? Yes? Hen gives you egg. And who crows in the morning? Like, who wakes you up early in the morning? If you stay in the outskirts, in the village side, there is somebody who wakes you up. In the olden times, there never used to be a clock. So the bird in the form of a bird, he used to wake the people up. Who is he? Can you guess it? It's the cock. Cock used to crow and then it used to wake the people up, telling them that it's early in the morning, now please get up from the bed. Alright, so this is cock and the other one is hen, which gives you egg. Alright, so look at these two sets of words. What are these? This is father, this is boys, this is man, this is cock. What are these words telling you about? Can you guess what are these words telling you about? They are telling you about boys. Or, yes, they're telling you about boys. And what are these sets of words telling you about? Like mother, girls, a woman, hen. What are they telling you about? They are telling you about girls. Alright? Boys, you can also call them boys. You can also call them male. You can also call them male. And the girls, you can call them female. Now, you have to learn new word. Instead of boy, what are you going to call them? You are going to call them male. Instead of boys, you are going to call them male. And instead of girls, you are going to call them female. Alright? And these boys and these girls, this male and this female, they come into a group and that is called gender. Alright, so this male and female, they come under a gender. These are called genders. Male and female, they are called genders. Male, they tell you about boys, and female, they tell you about girls. Only girls. Okay, girls, male, it can be for people, it can be for animal, and it can be for birds. Person, animal, and birds. All living things. They have two categories. They have male and female. Animals, in animals also you have male and female. And in birds also you have male and female. Alright. So this male, okay, this male, this boy, okay, this male fall into a gender called masculine gender. Alright, have you heard about masculine? So what do you mean by masculine gender? You mean male or boys. So male fall under masculine gender. Alright, and this female, let me write girls here to make your work easy. This female falls under, they fall under feminine gender. Okay. Female, okay. So this female falls under feminine gender. Alright, so there are two groups of a person, animal and birds. One is called male, okay, and the other one is called female or girls. Male or boys, female or girls. And this male, okay, this male and this female, they fall under this gender. They fall into this group. It's called gender. Alright, and this male is called masculine gender. So male falls under which gender? Masculine gender. And this female falls under which gender? It falls under feminine gender. Alright, so today's topic will be on gender. Gender will tell you about whether it's a boy or it's a girl, whether it's a male or it's a female. Okay, so this gender tells you whether it's a male or a female. Male meaning boy and female meaning girls. Okay, so we are not going to use this word boy and girl anymore. This boy and girl, this is used for small lower children, lower class children. Okay, so instead of boys we say male, and instead of girls we say female. Alright, and then later on I am going to give you, or there are many lists of genders. It is given in your book, I suppose. If it's not given in the book, I will send you a list of genders which you have to learn. Alright, now let me give you some genders. Let me give you some genders for animals. These are for person. Now let me give you for animal. Animal also you have male and female. Like for example lion. Do you know? Lion is the king of the jungle. So lion is a boy, male in the animal. And what is the girl or the female lion called? She is called lioness. She is called lioness. Alright. Next, tiger also you have. Tiger and tigress. Tigress. What else? I done here. Fox. Fox, and male is called a fox and the female fox is called vixen. Okay, there are many other which I'll be giving you later. I'll be sending you PDF file and I'll be sending you a list for person, the animals and birds. Birds also you have. Let me use another colored chalk for birds. For birds, as I gave you the previous one, it's cock and hen. Alright, and peacock also you have. Have you seen a peacock? Peacock is a boy and peahen. Peahen is a girl. Peacock, it has a long tail, nice beautiful tail it has, and peahen, they don't have beautiful tail. They have very short, they don't look beautiful. Only the male they look beautiful. In peacock, usually the female they look beautiful, isn't it? But in the case of a peacock, the male one, he looks very handsome, he looks very, it's very attractive, but the peahen looks very dull. Okay, and next you have gander. Gander, and the boy is called a gander and the girl is called goose, and the girl is called goose. Okay, so these are 3 I have given you for animals, 3 for birds and 3 for person. So these are few list of genders. Alright, now let me tell you the gender. Okay, they are different genders. The first one you have now, what is it called? The first gender, what is it called? The first gender is called masculine. Masculine gender, which means boys or male. Next gender, what do you have? It's called feminine gender. Feminine gender meaning girls or female. You have another gender that is called common gender. It's called common gender. Common means you don't know whether it's a boy or girl. This I'll be doing next week, in the next video. Common gender, and the last one you have neuter. Last one you have neuter gender. So 1, 2, 3, 4 genders you have. For masculine, feminine, common and neuter gender. Alright, today I'll be only dealing with masculine and feminine gender. Now in the next video, I'll be doing the common and the neuter gender. Alright children, so this is it for today. If you have any problem, you can ask me. You can send the video or you can ask me questions. You can call me up. And then I'll be sending you a list of genders which you need to learn. Alright, and one more thing, the one important thing I want to tell you about masculine and feminine gender. Masculine gender, you use he pronouns, he, him, his. These are the pronouns which you will use for masculine. And for feminine gender, you will use she and her and hers also. Alright, this is important. This is very, very important. For masculine, you'll be using he, him, his, the pronoun, and for feminine gender, which pronoun you'll use? She, her and hers. Alright, these are the pronouns which you will be using for masculine and feminine. I'm telling you this because later on when you do exercises, when you have to change the sentences, the full sentence, then you also need to change the pronouns. The pronouns also you have to change from masculine to feminine gender. From male to female, you have to change the pronouns also when you're doing sentences. That's why I'm explaining this, okay? Pronouns you have not done, you will do it later. But remember, for masculine, you'll use he, him, his. And for girls, you will be using she, her and hers. Alright children? So this is it for today. Have a nice day.